Back from the break, and there you go. There was this little something else. I've changed the sound. I think that's cello is what I've got there. And what I'm doing is just going over the idea of triggering things. You know, you've got the real thing, the drum kit, and what I'm doing is I'm not just making other drum sounds or whatever. I'm actually using the triggers to create actually full-blown pieces of music or drum set music. As highfalutin as that sounds, it's just something that I like to do. And what goes on is when you take your cymbals, you've got your tones, and now I'm going to go into composing just a little bit. You develop a theme, create a form. It could be as simple as, say, something like a 12-bar blues or something like that. It's really just a 4 on the floor, hi-hat 2 and 4, but splashing the hi-hats there. This one isn't triggered, this floor tom. Now go to the triggered one. Itself is tuned to a low C sharp. That's F sharp. Octaves. 5. I just came up with that on the spot, but basically what I'm trying to demonstrate is the idea of not only creating rhythm and compositions with some of the things I'm doing there. I got into the rhythmic side. I was starting to play against a typical 4 on the floor, typical hi-hat on 2 and 4, albeit just splashing it a bit, and then using the tom-toms to create a kind of a flow. And the method creating an introduction, creating a main thing, going up to the, as I said, using the arpeggio. Yeah. I should probably trigger that. I haven't got a trigger on that because I wanted to just keep it just to the drum. But then I'll go, I'll put a trigger on it. So these particular triggers, you actually put your tuning lug through them, so they're a bit bulky. But I've got a couple of triggers over here where they just unscrew. So they're probably a little bit, yeah, they're my portables. I've got them over here. And funnily enough, I have hardly used these tonight. Counterpoint, this is called. Repetition, hopefully not boring. Three. Now I'm starting to do the idea of minimalism with this now. A la some of the great composers with this is Philip Glass. John Bonham is Philip Glass. This is called Everything But the Kitchen Sink. Sorry, pardon me. Don't do that live, you get the sack. Okay. There it is. Okay, that's my show. It's all about triggering. Okay, now I'll just quickly recap. Essentially, we have this beautiful beast here, the drum kit. Okay, everyone loves it. And there's another bunch that everyone loves to hate it. But what goes on is you also have your electronic drum kits. And we're, you know, in the world where, because of so much built-up living and people have got, you know, tolerance and patience about that thin and all that, and there's no let live and let live, or it doesn't seem to be. Not a lot of tolerance around at the minute. What happens is that we're going down the track of probably more electronic drum kits being sold than real drum kits. So you've got real drum kits and electronic drum kits. My show tonight is all about the hybrid down the middle, because I've got this beautiful drum kit which I love dearly here, and I'm talking about triggers. Okay, being able to trigger your drums by getting a trigger, lead, standard lead, guitar lead, straight into an interface unit. So you, it goes through into an interface. You can work out what notes you want to program in and all of that. And then USB out into your computer, into a basic, you know, triggering sounds and stuff. And I'm using good old GarageBand. How's that? And you can take these triggers, make different sounds. I think I've got cello section up now, And what I've done is I've tuned the interface and the triggers to my drums. So it's a bit of reverse engineering, as you say, because as I've said, because I've got an F sharp minor arpeggio on these toms, and this is an F sharp Phrygian mode over here that I've got these toms set to. There it is there. A little bit of crosstalk there, but I'll figure that out later. And what happens is triggers. Get into it. It gives you a whole lot of... There's a whole world of being able to do different things. 2 drummers I've talked about tonight. The first person to really go down this track in a big way was the legendary drummer Carl Palmer from Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And please check out Toccata on the 1973 album Brain Salad Surgery. My God, what an epic piece. Okay, based on a piano concerto written by Alberto Ginastera. There it is there. The main dude these days for this kind of business is the Japanese drummer Akira Jimbo. Okay, check him out as well. He does lots of different things with that as well. Terrific. There you go, that's my show. My name's Chris Quinlan. It is The Drum Show. If you want to contact me, it is drumshow@hotmail.com. And the website is thedrumshow.net. And I have well over 200 clips of old shows and all sorts of stuff on YouTube. So please check that out as well. Okay, take care. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.